Hi, fourth grade. We're talking about physical changes and chemical changes. A physical change is she wants you to acknowledge her shells. She's pretending she's at the beach, right? Yes. Yeah, they are beautiful. Now, what? I like your necklace. Okay. Anyway. All right. Uh, okay, anyway, we're talking about physical changes and chemical changes. The physical change is a change in the substance's like, state of matter, the size, the shape of the object, something along that line. That is a physical change. For example, our ice, remember we talked about ice the other day? Our ice, right? It's going to melt. Want a piece? There you go. Our ice is going to melt and it will become a new state of water, right? So we'll go from a solid to a liquid. It's still water, right? If it's in a solid form or a liquid form or a gas form around us, water vapor, it is still water. It's just a physical change. It physically looks different. It's a state of matter. Okay. So another physical change that we can talk about is when we have paper. And I know a lot of people in my class love to do this. They would make these. Mrs. Snail made this one. It's not the best, but it's a fortune teller. Okay, any kind of origami, origami that you can do, that you can do would be a physical change. It physically looks different. What would happen though if I took it apart? Okay. And then I did this. And I ripped it. What would happen then? Is it still paper? Oh, calm down. You can make a new one. It's still paper. You can make a new one. It's still paper, okay? It just physically looks different, okay? We're changing the size of it. Maybe I could give her this small little one. Here, make a small little one for yourself, okay? So it physically just looks different. It's a little bit smaller, but it's a physical change. We have another physical change right over here. I have some water right in here, and I'm going to add. You're making a mess. Well, you're going to clean it up later, so you won't be laughing later. I'm going to add. I'm going to add blue food coloring to Mrs. Snail's head. No, I'm going to add blue food coloring. Now it's going to look physically different, okay? It will physically look different. You can see all the blue food coloring right in there, okay? And I'm gonna go get a spoon for us, and we're gonna stir that all around. You wanna stir? Okay, and there you go. And it will physically look different. Oh, great job, Mrs. Snail, great job. Okay, that's enough. All right. Very good. Very good. So it physically looks different. Okay. So I'm going to clean up some of that blue water that you got everywhere on the paper. And the paper is now a little bit blue. And that's a what? It's a physical change. So you showed us another physical change. Great job for you. Thank you. All right. So those are some physical changes. I'm going to show you something that has a physical change and a chemical change. But the chemical change is something the object kind of changes a little bit, like the energy maybe from heat, okay, changes the molecules of it, and it changes it to something that it wasn't before, okay? So there's a chemical reaction, something taking place, and the matter changes a little bit different. So I have my candle right here, and the candle part is melting. The wax is melting. That is like our physical phase change, where the wax, see, be careful though. The wax is melting, okay? So I don't know if you can see that. I can kind of just see all of the candle in there. But the wick itself is a chemical change. It's that the heat, okay, is burning our wick, Okay, and that's good. That is becoming like ashes, that's becoming smoke. That is our chemical change taking place right there. I'm going to put that away from you so you don't, nothing happens to it, Mrs. Snail, okay? When we talked about paper before, we had our paper right here, okay? And here's our ashes right here, okay? Our ashes, and this is our reaction then. This was actually burnt in my fireplace years and years ago, and I've kept this. I burned a piece of paper just like this one right here. Okay, so I burned a piece of paper, and sometimes in a physical change, okay, it becomes a different matter. So it became these ashes. Can we make this? Can we? So it chemically changed. It chemically changed to a new substance. Can we make these ashes go back into another piece of paper? No, we can't. Can we, Mrs. Snail? All right, so we have a couple more physical changes, chemical changes to talk about. So this is our chemical change. These ashes changed into a new substance. And now we have our fried egg. Okay, look, Mrs. Snail, you want to show the fried egg? And our fried egg, the process, okay, of the frying, it made the molecules in that move differently, okay? And then it caused a chemical reaction to take place in our egg. So our egg right here that Mrs. Snail fried for us earlier, thank you, Mrs. Snail, that you did a great job, that she fried for us earlier, okay? It changed the molecules, it changed the substance of it. It became a different substance. Okay, so it had a chemical change to the substance of it. So now we have our fried egg. That is our chemical change. You can have it later, yes. Okay. And then to go with her fried egg, we also have something else that is a chemical change. That is our toast. I think you got a little bit too brown right there, Mrs. Snail, for my liking. But maybe you like it burnt a little bit. But again, this is a chemical change. The heating up the substance changed our molecules and it chemically changed it to a new substance, okay? So this burnt right here, that is a chemical change. Okay, there you go, Mrs. Snail. So that's our chemical change. So let's talk about these some more. So we have our water changing to blue, physical change, okay? Our paper that we tore up and we had into one of those fortune tellers, physical change. We have our states of matter, total physical change. We talked about that before. We have our wax is a physical change. But remember the wick, that's a chemical change. Oh, let's see if we put that over there. Our ashes, that is our that is our chemical change. It chemically changed to a different substance. We have our fried egg. That is a chemical change. And our toast, is that good? That is a chemical change. I have one other thing to ask you. So I have this rusted nail over here. I don't know if you can see it. It's a rusted nail. Do you see the rusted nail, Mrs. Snail? So rusted nail, snail, huh? All right, that rhymes. I know, that is funny. What do you think the rusted nail is? Is the rusted nail a chemical change or a physical change? What do you think that is? What do you think? Ooh, let's see if they think that too, okay? Let's see if they think that. What is it? Great, it is a chemical change because the metal, okay, it's reacting to the moisture in the air, and that causes this chemical reaction to take place. So the metal's reacting to the moisture in the air, and a chemical reaction takes place, and that is a chemical change. Okay, just like our so I make sure that you look at the Brain Pop video for some more discussions and some more information about chemical change and physical change, and answer those questions. And have a great weekend, because this is Thursday and we're off tomorrow. And After that, what should we say to everybody? Okay. Or no, you didn't say it. Come back. You have to say it. Okay, so after that, what do we say? Peace out.